Are you wondering how to create a focal point in your living room? Try these simple tips and start creating a focal point in your room today. Normally, a focal point is an object your eyes fall on when you enter the room. This might be a fireplace, a large bay window, a stunning piece of artwork, or even a piece of furniture. Often, the focal point in your living room is immediately in front of you when you enter the room. Where your focal point is can also impact where you put your furniture. But keep in mind that your seats do not have to face your focal point. And in some instances, a room may have more than one focal point. Sometimes the focal points are built into the room like a fireplace or a large window. The important thing is how you accent the focal point in your living room to draw attention. An exposed brick wall or wooden ceiling beams are other examples of a built-in focal point that you may have in your living room. Before you begin creating a focal point, it's important to determine if your room already has one that can't easily be changed. A fireplace is an easy built-in focal point. But if your room doesn't have one, you still have options. You can use a large piece of furniture like an entertainment center or an ornate bookcase or shelving system. Or you could use a television mounted on the wall if you like that vibe. It's easiest to create a focal point in your living room when there is only one, but you can decorate with two. Be sure to put the largest pieces of furniture facing the main focal point. This is important so that you lead your eye toward the piece you want to draw attention to. Use brightly colored accessories like throw pillows, artwork, or accessories like lamps and vases to draw your eye toward the focal point. If you create a focal point for a living room with 3 focal points, you need to decide which one is the primary focal point. You'll then consider the other 2 to be secondary. Remember that the main focal point is the one that your guests will notice first. If you want to draw attention to a beautiful picture window, be sure that the view is stunning. Or, if you have a fireplace, be sure that it's clean and in good condition. Consider why people are in that room to begin with. Is your living room for relaxing or for entertainment? Would it make more sense to choose the large screen television as your focal point or your fireplace? When creating a focal point in a living room, you may want to draw attention away from a secondary focal point. If your large window doesn't have a great view, or if your fireplace is in poor repair, it makes sense to pick another focal point. If this is the case, you can use lighter colors in the area around that focal point. That way, you can use color to accent a different area. Keep decorations in that area to a minimum so that decorations in other areas stand out. Use smaller pieces of furniture in secondary areas. That way your primary focal point can really stand out. Find more tips in the blog post.